Hello everyone, I would like to welcome Dr. Sunita Badve, who is the Head of Electrical Engineering Department at Marathawada Institute of Technology. Thank you so much, ma'am, for being on our platform and taking out your time to be a part of an initiative Thoughts on Education. This initiative will help to bridge the long due gap between the vision of the top management and the students. So, ma'am, first of all, I would like to have your introduction and please brief us about your profile.
Thank you, Neha. Myself, Dr. Mrs. S.M. Badve. I am head and professor at Department of Electrical Engineering, Marathawada Institute of Technology. Greetings from our college. Yes, Neha.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, should we start with the interview?
Yes. Is it okay or we need to change something?
Ma'am, it is okay.
Yeah, thank you.
So, ma'am, my first question to you is that what is the latest program that you are offering in your department which will help the students to outperform and stand apart from the crowd?
At Department of Electrical Engineering, we offer a UG as well as the PG program. A UG program, it is in the electrical engineering with the intake of 60. It's a 4-year degree program. And at PG level, we offer electrical drives and control, whose intake is of 18. And we further look forward for the research center very soon at our department. Actually, we feel that at UG level, it is creating the base of this engineering profession. Whatever is the discipline the students are choosing, and this UG program should offer the wider opportunities after the completion of this course. And that's why we have kept it a little bit a broader kind of degree program. However, when they are going for their further education, the students are more focused and already they have defined their line of career. So thus, at that juncture, it is very much beneficial to offer the specialized courses. And that's why we are offering the PG program at electrical drives and control. Now, apart from this, we also offer value-added courses in automation and mechatronics. Actually, we have set up a center of excellence in collaboration with Siemens and train the trainer team to create the industry-ready hands. And here, I'd like to make a note that we offer the concessional rate for the students which are studying at the MIT.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question to you is that what are the factors that make this program the best for the students to opt?
The first and foremost important thing is that it's one of the core branches. And even I can say the layman also can understand the importance of electricity. Even the generation of electricity itself is very interesting. And all we know that scarcity of the natural resources has given the birth to the different forms of renewable energy sources. Of course, I can say the scarcity is one of the reasons. There are many other reasons that we are turned to renewable energy sources. I'd like to give an example of one vertical, that is energy storage. Say we are using the energy in a very small device like a pacemaker, which is to be fitted inside your body. And another is that the energy which is required for the satellite. Now, in both the scenario, we are using this energy, but the form of different, the scenario to use that energy is different. And these are similar kind of the applications which puts the huge demand on the expert hands. My another example I'd like to quote is of inverter. You will find there are inverters. Even in every house, we'll find the inverters. Okay, so these are the different fields where the electrical engineers are get absorbed. They'll find that opportunity to work under this kind of scenario. Even we are getting an opportunity to represent at the university level and to keep upgradation in our curriculum in pace with the requirement of this external world. I'll give you an example. Now, the monitoring of parameter is now switched to the digitized. It is in the digital way. The current parameters are get monitored. Even the switch gear we are using nowadays, these are the communicable, which makes your level of comfort much more than the earlier one. The services offered are more easy and as well as the error free. The best example is our home meter reading. Now, no one is going and standing in a row to pay the bill. So I think this is the best example that upgradation of a technology.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question to you is that what will you say the best practices in the course you are offering?
Neha, my request is to hello, Neha.
Okay, ma'am. So, my next question to you is that please share with us some valuable insights of the program that you are offering at your department.
Certainly. The first thing is that we are not restricting ourselves in the boundaries which are prescribed by the curriculum. We are going beyond that. Now, certainly, this is a minimum requirement to complete the course. But we have to see what is the current scenario, what are the requirements of this external world, and accordingly, we have to do some changes or we have to incorporate some activities so that the student will be ready for the external world. So, few points I'd like to highlight at this juncture. The first point is the industrial visit. These industrial visits are playing an important role to understand the concept, what we are completing in their curriculum. I'll give you an example that near to the Aurangabad at Ettuni, we have a 1200 kV substation. So though we teach this particular concept at the classroom level, but when I take the student at the ground level, at the substation actually, they can understand the huge system which is incorporated to carry out the substation. They can understand that scenario and the concepts are much more clear when we take them for the visit. The second point I'd like to highlight it here, at our department, we have created a project lab, which you can say it's a hardware software lab also. So this lab is a special one whose ownership we have given to the students. The students can come to that lab as per their convenience, sit for a number of hours and carry out the work whatever they wish. And the outcome of such facility offered to the student is that they are conducting the workshops for our student. So this is a very special kind of the activity we are running at our department, that the workshop for the students by the students. And I think this is an outcome to create the facility at our department. Now, another thing is that everybody is know about the renewable energy sources, the generation of solar energy. Actually, at our campus, 40 to 50% the campus is independent from the MSCB electricity supply. We have created the renewable energy source of 350 kW and which fulfill the 50% need of our MIT power supply. But apart from that, we have created one solar lab, which is attached to the software also, by which you can design the system, you can analyze the system, and then you can go for the implementation. And this particular lab which is attached to this, where we have kept the different types of solar panels, and we are teaching the students the performance of all these things. So such facilities are nowhere get reflected, but to make the students more understandable with the current scenario, we have created this. Another point I'd like to highlight here, that association. Now you will find every college, every department is having the student association. So I can say nothing is new in that. But to offer the ownership and to empower them to take the decision, that makes this real student development. And this key feature we are adopting at the student association. Instead of going for the vertical model, we are defined the horizontal model. that every student is at same level, just work in a team for the betterment. So these are the few lines or few points I can say which makes the department special for the students.
Okay, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question to you is that how does the program ensure that the students are being prepared for the future?
This is a really great important question. We at the department, we are adopted outcome-based education. All you may be aware of the NBA. So outcome-based education, this is a model universally adopted. I can say it's a worldwide adopted to prepare the student ready for the outside world. Now, by this particular model, you can assess the student with their abilities and as well as the level of understanding. And by this model, the continuous assessment by using the different tools, it also breaks the monotony of chalk and talk, and the students are much more encouraged to participate in the more and more in the classroom activity. Thus, the student involvement in the class is increased with a great extent. And I can say the role of a teacher is not to teach and just deliver the knowledge, but they are playing the role of facilitator. So this ensures really the level of our student, how much they are ready for the external world. Now, apart from this, we are also taking a feedback from the employers where our students are placed. And this feedback, time to time taken feedback, we are taking the right steps based on that at the right instant to take the corrective actions for the upcoming students. So these are the things by which we ensures the quality of an education we are imparting at the department.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, my next question to you is that how did you train yourself and the faculty to deliver this program to the students?
This is really a good question. I can say this is a other side of a coin. The faculty has to update themselves. Rather, I can say they should be one step ahead and see what is the future. But proudly, I can say the faculty team is very academically strong and expertise in the diversified field. And they do carry multiple activities like a study circle or timely discussion with expertise among themselves and different areas. So all these things we are carrying out at the department to upgrade themselves. But apart from that, digital library is another great source of knowledge. And participation in the various conferences, workshops at the national level, international level also keeps them updated. Now, one more feature here I'd like to note that NPTEL SIAM courses. These are self-paced courses. Now, this is the drive taken by the all IITs in together. So, such MOOC courses, there are various platforms are available, and such MOOC courses, our faculty are developing themselves with these courses. And I'd like to highlight at this point also, many of our faculty, even on the regular basis, 6 months to 6 months, they are appearing for such courses, and they have also earned the rank with the golden certificates. So we are very much keen at this particular point that faculty has to update themselves when they are imparting the knowledge to the students.
Yes, ma'am. So, ma'am, my last question to you is that how do you tend to build an industry connect with this program?
This is very essential element, I can say, in the education field. That is, one should have a very strong connect with the industry. But which I'll come to know that our students are really accepted by the industry. This is the feedback what I received from the industry. And keeping in pace with the technology upgradation to groom the students ready for the external world. I can say this industry connect is a very important one. Now, fortunately, we have a very wide industry in our vicinity. and we have set up a very good relation since the establishment of the department. Myself as well as my team members, these are the members of various cells which are established by the industry. A few examples are that they have established the energy cell or automation cell, and all together we do conduct the several programs in collaboration. So I'd like to really thankful for all these members for their valuable support to carry out these activities. Now, apart from that, the students are also doing the summer and winter internship, and I think it is possible only because of this strong interconnect with the industry. 6 months training in the last term, also the students are carrying out in the industry. So this internship program, when they join to that industry, they are actually working on some project, and they are coming with some solution. So with that objective, we are taking this internship program. So the students are getting an opportunity to work in the industry environment. So this is the way our contact, the interest of a student, and the available opportunity. Always we are trying to keep in pace with the industry, and day by day, these relations are getting strengthened and strengthened. I can tell you some examples that whenever there are energy audits, the many of the service industries, they are carrying out the energy audit at various industry, and the students of our department, they are actively involved from the scratch, from the first visit till the last report. They are involved in the such energy audit projects.
Okay, so it was very good to hear you, ma'am. Thank you so much for connecting with us and for your valuable time. And I'm sure when students will watch this interview, they will get information about this program. So I thank you again for being a part of the initiative.
Thanks, Neha.